Hello, people. Hold on, I forgot something. Where is it? What? You can never see it on there. Shocking. That's not it. Stream health stream. Where's the share button? Oh, damn it. Whatever. I don't give a crap anyway. Stop it. No, not like that. Alright, let us start. So, like always, we're looking for the scary. Let's see if there's anything in Reels. Nope. Let's go to me instead. Nope. Okay, well that's great. Nothing happening there. That's irrelevant. Alright, I guess YouTube is the only option I'm left with. I normally go to Facebook and Twitter, TikTok, but there isn't anything. Let's see. No, I'm on the wrong one. I just put up a little cut post. I got on the computer and nothing on the connecting the internet to the phone wasn't working. Just not working at all. So then I tried all the connections, I tried all the stuff. It just would not work.
Disturbing videos on the internet today.
I tested it, I changed it, I did everything possible. Just wouldn't work. And then it's working on its own without any connection. So go have a look in at that one. Should probably be in shorts because it's not a very big video.
Let's dive in.
Take a look at this fire tornado spotted above the Palisades fire this morning. This was captured by Air 7. Just a wild view there.
There's some biggies while I'm waiting. I'll turn the thing on and turn me off.
That is definitely disturbing. A fire tornado on top of a wildfire. California is in trouble.
Bro, I don't... Oh. All right, dude. Yeah, let's get out of here. We tried, bro. I'm sorry. We tried our best. Yeah, when this tree falls, it's over.
What a terrible situation to be in.
The clips you are watching right now are not from a disaster movie. This is real footage from America. This footage was recorded in Los Angeles, famously known as the City of Angels. At this moment, Los Angeles is engulfed in a terrifying wildfire, making it hard to even breathe. The fire initially broke out on the outskirts of Los Angeles. However, due to strong winds and dry weather, it quickly spread to multiple areas across California. The primary factors behind the rapid spread of this wildfire are the lack of rainfall, dry weather conditions, and strong winds blowing continuously from the north to northeast at speeds of 30 miles per hour. In some areas, like the Hollywood Hills, wind speeds have reached up to 45 miles per hour, fueling the fire even more. The government has now issued a red flag warning. If you're in an affected area, it's crucial to because right now there's only one thing dominating the scene: fire.
For a laser pointer to point it right back at them shows that they're not out of their range.
Street. What the is that, dude? What? That's it. Explosion. Explosion. Holy. Holy God. What the f***? Something exploded. Explosion.
Did you hear that terrifying screech before we saw that crazy science fiction like green lightning? If you enjoy these type of videos, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button because we do this every single day and I love to see you tomorrow.
This is really weird, but apparently this thing was in the sky and it literally looked like a wheel within a wheel.
Oh, weird.
And it was like rotating.
Wow.
I stumbled across this as well. This is from 1697.
Strange.
Yeah. So this event
Whoa.
happened in Hamburg, Germany, November 4th, 1697.
Depicted in this artwork, the objects were described as being two
glowing wheels. They said that they were rotating within each other.
Wow.
Anyways, just weird stuff is happening. This is
In Ezekiel, he talks about a wheel within a wheel. What are the odds of those three starting at the same exact time, though? Those were definitely orbs, too bright to be a drone if you ask me. But the question is, what were they doing there?
In South Temecula here, and then we've seen a bunch across the horizon.
I looked up because it was coming now right over top of me, and it was quiet. It didn't make any noise.
Melinda Peters saw them last night too in Temecula, which is a mountain range away from Camp Pendleton.
Now they're being spotted in California. Those look identical to the New Jersey drones.
He was recording the fog that's plaguing the U.S. when he sees this. A man named Scott Ritter was working near a dock in Ocean City, Maryland. When he decides to look at the ocean, he begins to notice something strange hiding in the fog.
I'm working this job. I came out on the deck to look at the ocean, and I saw this semicircle of lights that keeps flicking on and off. What the f is that?
From above the clouds amidst the dense fog, he captures this strange circular object covered in spotlights. What do you think this could be?
I don't think those were separate drones. I think that was one large mothership.
Something extremely weird is going on with the weather, and not just for us, and also there's weird sounds coming from the sky. Weird sounds and weird things. So let me preface this video by saying I have no idea what's going on, but I do know one thing. Yesterday I was outside with my wife, and it was freezing outside. It's been in the low 20s, we got rain, the atmosphere was like 30 degrees, and no snow came. That was not the weird part though. We have a cat's water bowl outside, and the entire time it was out there for days it had never frozen. If you feed stray animals, you may know what I'm talking about, because it always freezes and you always have to replace it. So what's going on now where the animal's water outside will not freeze in the 20s? Again, for 5 days straight, it's been like 20-something degrees and it did not freeze. Much like this video right here, it belongs to this person right there. So they had their water outside for 5 hours or something like that before the snow even came, and somehow the water just did not freeze. The freezing temperature of water is anything below 32 degrees. We had this issue last year when a whole bunch of water ball companies and their water would, for some reason, not freeze. So yeah, we got some questions about this. We're about to get into the things falling from the sky and the sounds in the sky and all that, but hold on. Alright, so that's one thing. You know, we thought it was incredibly weird. It didn't snow. It had been in the 20s and the low 30s when it was raining. And apparently others' waters wasn't freezing as well. Now this guy found this block of something that was in the snow. His act can be seen right here for the full video.
Check this out. Man, look at it. It's not even melting like snow. It's like doughy. See that?
So new question. Why is doughy clumps falling from the sky with the snow? A whole lot of people are coming and say, it's normal, it's normal. Look, I've been alive for 30 years, you guys. We all have lived the same life you have. Half the world is under flames right now, and people are like, oh yeah, it happens all the time. But wait, it gets even deeper. So 2 days ago, I kept hearing explosions in the sky. And I was sitting here like, what is going on? There was no thunderstorm, no clouds, just explosions going off. I figured maybe it was my neighbor, but it wasn't. Then I come across this video where they're in North Carolina, I'm in South Carolina, and they all had explosions in the sky too. Even the comments were talking about all the explosions in the sky and police officers not knowing what it was.
What? What?
So yeah, I just have a question. What the heck is going on?
Well, I hope it's not some type of intergalactic war, or they're not attacking the firmament.
So what is happening in the ionosphere to allow this control to take place? Ionospheric heaters use this D layer in the ionosphere. Notice it only...
He was recording...
So what is happening in the ionosphere to allow this control to take place? Ionospheric heaters use this D layer in the ionosphere. Notice it only forms in the daytime, and the ionosphere is 170 miles up, and the ionospheric heaters cannot control the jet stream with that being so high up. But in the daytime, it's only 30 miles up. So here's a look at the hardware that's actually working out in the Pacific to destroy heritages. Is a transmit-receive module which transmits about 200 watts. So there are 45,000 transmit-receive modules, and this antenna can detect an object the size of a baseball at a range of 2,500 miles. That is why I say this thing can project all that power into a pinpoint beam, totally computer controlled. The dome is 120-foot diameter. The power source is 6 3.6 megawatt generators for a total of almost 22 megawatts. And this HARP platform has a tow ship to move it around, so that 22 megawatts is not actually designed to go into the engines. That is designed to go into the transmitter unit. Other U.S. Navy ships have powerful microwave transmitters. This is the U.S. Navy ship Howard O. Lorenzen. It looks small, but it's actually 534 feet long. Each phased array, the boxes on the top of the deck, is a phased array transmitter. Synthetic aperture radar, whatever you want to call it, weighs 250 tons. And there's a crew of 88 on board. This is a gigantic ionospheric heater, again, in a different format.
Basically look like HARP on the water.
I'm speechless. Yeah, I'm still talking, of course. Stunning! Stunning! Oh my God! Look at it! And they're telling you this is a mirage.
There's some shit going on underneath the Taj Mahal.
There's a book, I think that book is called Badshah Nama. This was written about how Taj Mahal was built. Before the Taj Mahal was erected, there was a structure there, and they demolished it and they built Taj Mahal on top of it. Underneath, there are several structures, okay? And some of it has been opened now. At that time, most of these structures were closed, completely closed off.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What an amazing structure that is.
Taj Mahal? Yeah.
Good Lord.
Taj Mahal uses a lot of optical illusions and just confuses you, which is what makes you kind of like fall in love with that. Changes color according to...
Really?
Yep. Changes color according to the light, according to the time of the day, and the moonlight and all that stuff. Yeah.
There's some shit going on underneath the Taj Mahal.
What an interesting building to know that there's more under it. Maybe after each reset that they build a new structure upon a new structure until we lost the technology to build it.
Huge trees on fire, homes gone. Baltimore Town and Country Club.
This something unusual captured in the sky via a drone. Are you seeing it? We're playing it again. It's super fast. Let's play it once again. It's enhanced footage coming in, and we're looking at it. This is breaking the internet right now. Footage of something unknown, a cylindrical, cigar-shaped object, whatever you call it. It's a UFO, and it's moving super fast. It actually leaves a trail in its wake. Incredible stuff. Behold the phenomenon. Is it a possibility that those people in that silver device could be us going to different lands? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Since the day I saw it, I said, that's the remains of an ancient tree. You can even see the roots. It's crazy.
This was a video submitted by a follower some time ago, and I agree with your comment. Hundreds, if not thousands. In the many years of doing this research myself, I have came across hundreds of undeniable examples of these ancient trees, ones that stretched as high as the eye could see. But now just the bases remain of these trees. And I believe for as many as we see above ground, there are that much more still to be discovered for those with open eyes, buried right beneath our feet. Parts of them petrified, parts of them rotted away into the mountains and hillsides as we know them today. But more daily, our eyes are becoming open. I get more and more submissions from followers from all over the world, showing what they've known all along to be giant tree stumps right in their backyards. Perhaps there are even a few of them in your own backyard. Question everything, friends. Until next time.
First, I was going to say this giant image resembles some type of giant hand. Possible tree stump. That is definitely fascinating. These would soar beyond the clouds. It says, well, what do we have here? California wildfires line up exactly in the same path as the California high-speed rail system. Also, some people are speculating that they want to turn Los Angeles into a smart city.
Something.
Okay, this confirms my suspicion. The governor of that area closed down 4 dams. Why? Could he have been paid to do it? Could it have been a bribe? So he closes down 4 dams. There's no water for that area. And fires broke out. And surprise, surprise, the fires are exactly the same area that the railway is going to be built. So basically what they're doing is clearing land for the railway. So they can buy everyone's property, burn everyone out, buy all their property, bulldoze everything, and turn it into a train track.
How cool is that? He said, one more? Get down here. He literally controlled those pigeons. What an incredible bond he has with them. The pigeon bender.
This video is from San Francisco.
A stamped brick with ARR, and we know that what used to be there said T, car. It's TCARR. Look at this.
Huh.
You can see that there are still fully intact bricks in what is fully melted. Like that one right there.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Much of it is melted beyond recognition, but
That's
a
what
lot
it
of
is.
it, like this, is still obviously a wall. So how old is this tree?
Right.
How long ago did this happen?
That's in San Francisco. I gotta go check it out.
Yes, definitely.
It's
You
all
need
brick,
to. Get the
and
drone.
It's all melted down like as if it was candle wax hit with a
Whoa.
torch.
That is what that looks like, dude.
Rolling down channels.
Holy
Channels of
mackerel.
melted bricks. Like right there. Look at that. Still bricks sitting there, and that's the same kind of brick that this is, that's stamped.
This is the evidence because there's a case of partial preservation of what was there. You know, because if you didn't find the bricks, you didn't see the little details of bricks in there, somebody would just say, oh, well, wind and water did this over 1 million years, right? They would say, oh, it was 15 billion years caused rocks to look like this. No, it took about probably 10 seconds of like the hottest thing you could possibly imagine, just burning something, and it literally melted like a candle melts. That's what you see there. Like, what happened in our recent past? I think it's very fascinating. When I really got curious about the western part of the United States and like stuff like the Valley of Fire, in my mind, I was thinking of the days of Noah, maybe. I was thinking maybe like sometime around like the days of Jesus, like thousands of years ago. But when you find stamped bricks in there, so that means there was a brick factory that made bricks, right? You know, so obviously I think even like the earliest brick factories were like in the we're told, the mid 19th century. They had factories that made bricks en masse. So when did this thing melt like that?
What an interesting theory. What could be strong enough to actually melt brick, especially something done thousands of years ago?
Oh, what's that?
Oh, look at the size of that. There is something inside.
Oh.
It's not an ammonite. Fossil poo. It's a coprolite.
Every single day, go to the bell icon and turn notifications to all so you won't miss a video. This was the most disturbing videos on the internet today.
On this channel, we've previously explored the haunted experiences of Jorge Luis, a devoted father of two who adores his family. In the particular incident we're revisiting today, Jorge was in the kitchen preparing lunch for his wife and children, who were due to return home soon. While talking to his wife on the phone, he suddenly noticed a drastic change in the atmosphere. The air became colder, and a heavy sense of emptiness filled the room. Jorge immediately sensed that something was amiss, but chose not to act on his instincts for fear of provoking the spirit that had haunted his home for years. Unfortunately, the entity decided to act regardless.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know. Well, you have asked me if everything was going good. And I have told you about, it's okay, but it's just like the vibe here is not normal. I don't like it. It's like a big dark. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Like, oh, you remember that? Like the light on the bedroom? That thing was just like, yeah, for no reason I was just turning on by itself and on and off. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck, hell no!
Didn't take much to scare him away, did it? Mm.
With alarming force, the baby chair in the kitchen was thrown across the room, heading straight in Jorge's direction. Startled and overwhelmed, Jorge bolted out of the house, got into his car, and drove to pick up his family, preferring to avoid dealing with the spirit alone. Jorge's ongoing encounters with this ghost have spanned years, and it's likely that his name will come up again in future videos on this channel. Another person whose life we've delved into is Donna Ayres, whose story is both unsettling and deeply emotional. Donna endured immense loss in the year leading up to the paranormal events in her home, with both her husband and father passing away. This period was incredibly challenging for Donna, but she managed to push through with strength and determination. However, her resilience was tested further when one of her departed loved ones seemingly chose to stay with her in spirit.
Hey guys, just come in and I've just put the camera straight onto the chandelier because it moved and it was just before I took the picture of the cross on the wall where I don't even know why that shadow was there. But the thought of the Lord watching over me is a good thing. But it did move and that's why I'm just stood here now. Please, can you do it?
Don't even need to ask.
Oh. That's you, babe. Please move it again. Let's move it.
Also, go to your phone. Make sure you don't have Google Wallet in your phone. If you do, delete it. Other Google stuff, get rid of it. If you're getting hacked, it's because of Google. Google Wallet mostly.
Oh my god, that is moving. Oh, thank you. There's a couple of little kind of white specks where I'm seeing on the camera here, but that's just the light of it shining on. It's not orbs or anything. But that chandelier is moving. Crazy. It's quite crazy. There's nothing even there. It's just a deeper message.
When you give it attention, it makes it stronger. When you give it fear, it makes it stronger.
And if anybody's wondering, the lines on the roof that you can see there, these two lines here, they're the reflection of the chain there. There is nothing, there's nothing there. This is all happening around me. And I just capture it as it goes. I'm like used to it now. Check it out. That is amazing. Well, if that's you, Paul, thank you.
Usually it's a demon pretending to be him. It could be him, but it's usually a demon pretending to be him.
Is that you, Dad? Yeah. Bob's, then thank you for letting me know you're here. I don't know what the dog feelings sort of I get is happening about. We've got that here. Just mesmerised. If you guys capture anything around what's going on here, please leave comments and let me know.
In the following video, a man was wandering through the streets of Spain late one night when he stumbled upon something he could never have foreseen. Earlier, he had been out at a bar with a group of his friends, enjoying the evening, but a call from his girlfriend changed his plan. Focus closely at the 6-second mark. A faint, shadowy figure can be seen for a brief moment. This detail left the man, Karim, both shocked and confused. Unfortunately for him, this eerie sighting was just the start of a terrifying ordeal.
Como una figura oscura. Me llamó muchísimo la atención de la cuadra anterior. A ver, vamos acá. Mi casa está acá a la vuelta. ¿Ese?
That sudden, piercing scream startled Karim so much that it seemed to jolt him right out of his skin. I'm willing to bet it had a similar effect on you. Let us know in the comments if you felt the same. Panicked, Karim took off running, darting away from the tree where he first heard the sound. His town was known for being a little unsafe, and he had no intention of risking a confrontation with anyone, especially at that hour. He ran through the streets, turning corner after corner until he realized something even more unsettling. He had no idea where he was.
Estoy sintiendo hace un rato ruido acá atrás y no sé qué mierda es.
Casa is house. So he's probably saying, where is my house?
Esto es re oscuro.
Because Casa de is house of tables. Casa su casa is my house, your house. So, yeah.
Hey, hola. Hey. Madre. ¿Qué carajo es eso? Ah, la sombra y luz. Este es un cuarto, la casa de acá atrás es como un cuarto que guardamos cosas, pero estoy sintiendo como un golpeteo.
That looks abandoned or something. Oh, there's something there. Did I just see something? Hold on. Let me back it up. Swings around. I thought that white thing there was a face. See anything there that could be a person? Near those two black things, there may be someone there, but it doesn't make too fuzzy to see. In the windows.
Todo el tiempo. No.
The abandoned building he eventually stumbled.
See, Terra and I don't know what that is. I think it's my. Casa is house. Terror would indicate fear, and I don't know what that is.
Stumbled upon exuded an ominous aura. The air around it was heavy with an unnatural chill, and faint, unidentifiable sounds emanated from within. For Karim, it was the last place he ever wanted to find himself, especially under such circumstances. However, with no better options and nowhere else to go, he decided to face his fears. After a few moments of gathering his courage, he stepped inside.
Se escucha ruido. Acá está la habitación de mi hija. Carajo. Ruido de garganta, pues.
Is there a child in there?
Concha de tu madre, concha de tu madre. Otra vez, ruido de garganta.
As soon as he entered the building, Karim
What the hell was that?
found himself in what appeared to be the room of a young child named Rebecca. The sense of unease that washed over him in that moment was, in his own words, impossible to describe. The room seemed to come alive with a horrifying energy. He could hear the faint sound of a child crying, a haunting melody from a toy playing on its own, and objects shifting as if being moved by an invisible force. It quickly became clear that Karim was in over his head, but as the cries grew louder, he began piecing together the puzzle. The ghost of a little girl named Rebecca was the one haunting him. The bigger mystery, however, was why. In an effort to reach out for help, Karim pulled out his phone to text his girlfriend, hoping she could come and rescue him. That's when he noticed something that sent a chill down his spine: the lack of cell service. He was completely cut off from the outside world. Realizing the gravity of his situation, he made a bold decision. Instead of trying to flee, he resolved to stay and uncover the reason why this spirit had chosen him. It was the bravest choice he had ever made.
Oh, yeah, beggar. I wanted to see what happened with the thing when he opened the thing and the thing comes flying out of the what's the name? Hold on, gotta go back.
To flee, he resolved to stay and uncover the reason why this spirit had chosen him. It was the bravest choice he had ever made.
Is this the one?
Concha de tu madre, concha de tu madre. ¿Sabes? Cuidado.
What is that? Is that an edit picture? Or is that supposed to be the girl's face?
As soon as he entered the building, Karim found himself in what appeared to be the room of a young child named...
Maybe the girl's trapped in that toy. Spirits can get trapped in things.
Rebecca.
There are spells that can do that.
Of unease that washed over him in that moment was, in his own words, impossible to describe. The room seemed to come alive with a horrifying energy.
So the question is it a fake, add-in? Or is the girl trapped in that doll? Or is it something else altogether? You decide.
He could hear the faint sound of a child crying, a haunting melody from a toy playing on its own, and objects shifting as if being moved by an invisible force. It quickly became clear that Karim
No, he's back at the door again. Yeah, it looks like the middle finger up.
Once again, Karim found himself drawn back to the same room as before, the one that seemed to serve as Rebecca's domain. This repeated occurrence suggested that, for some reason, the spirit was bound to this particular space. The unsettling sound of laughter returned, echoing throughout the room, and unnerving Karim even further. But nothing could prepare him for what he found when he opened a small drawer, a teddy bear, the same one he had seen earlier. According to Karim, the object seemed to radiate an overwhelming aura of despair and malevolence. As had happened before, the lights suddenly went
That's probably where the girl's spirit is, in the teddy bear.
Out, and an ear-splitting scream echoed through the building. Karim was left shaken to his core.
Oh, there's a demon in there.
But his ordeal was far from over. In fact, this was just the beginning of his harrowing encounters with Rebecca's spirit. More details of his frightening experiences will be revealed in the next video, so make sure to turn on post notifications. You won't want to miss it. Spirits are far more prevalent than most people realize, with new paranormal encounters being shared online every single day. It's honestly quite unsettling. That said, there's one particular method spirits use that isn't as commonly reported: possession. In the video you're about to see, this rare and eerie phenomenon was captured on camera. The individuals in the clip were using a device called a K2 meter, designed to detect ghostly movement within a room. The meter would emit noise, alerting users to any potential presence. However, in this instance, the K2 meter began acting erratically, and it didn't take long to discover why.
We have captured one of the most scariest videos ever today. I'm still a bit shaken. This is what my dad's camera caught of my reaction. Dad? Dad? Oh my god. Dad? Really bad. Freezing. I'm really silly.
Get spirit talker.
What? What? That? Dad. Dad. Oh my god. Dad. Dad. What are you doing?
What the? So what? Did he get possessed and then the spirit came out of him? Or was he already possessed and the spirit came out of him? Or maybe the spirit came behind him and then came through him. Freaky. Hold on, I have to frame by frame it.
Dad.
He looks different, doesn't he? That's possession.
Dad.
Looks at the camera and goes,
Oh my god. Dad.
The K2 meter would not have anything to do with this. All it does is detect. It doesn't have anything other way of doing it. The other thing that's making that shishing sound, that is like a radio that the ghosts can, the spirits can manipulate to different channels that already exist.
Dad.
He didn't touch any of them. His hands didn't move. His face changed, then they went straight off the table. And she screamed.
What are you doing?
She thinks he did that to scare her. He didn't. That was a, either he's really, really good at pretending that. If he did pretend it, the stuff wouldn't have went flying off the table. But then again, the camera didn't move, and his glasses didn't move. So real or fake, you decide.
What have you done that? Why have you just shouted that at me?
Shouted, stop shouting, I've got a headache.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
I haven't shouted.
Yes, you have. You just shouted, get out. Your face looks so different.
It's gone.
You didn't look yourself.
I felt weird. Felt a bit out of body in a way.
Oh my god.
You frightened the death out of me when you said that kind of woke me up, if you know what I mean.
Honestly, I was like, hello, and then you just screamed it out.
Any of that.
That just fell off the table.
I remember you asking me if I was okay.
Comprehend what was happening. Fortunately, she eventually realised that this behaviour wasn't truly her father's doing. As unnerving as the situation was, understanding that he wasn't in control may have been a small comfort for their relationship.
Okay, we got 156. We've got about 4 minutes. Don't watch it, not.
Hello? There's a creepy video going around on Facebook from Strange World Mysteries that's got a lot of paranormal fans talking. Do you guys see it too?
Is that an elf? Is it a transparent elf, or is it a ghost playing fiddle? Okay. What do you make of that? It's transparent except for where there's backing behind it. No visible balls, but there's obviously balls. Ghost playing fiddle.
After the place is closed down, the footage, caught by a security camera, shows a faint shape of someone who seems to be having a game, long after the venue shut its doors. To make it even creepier, employees have said they've heard weird noises at night, even though...
If you go in the city, Kansas City, and you go to time zone down near that street just back from the Esplanade, you'll see if you sit there long enough and watch, it's haunted. The punching bag moves itself. The all the games play themselves, but people don't notice it. If you sit there and watch, you notice it.
No one's there. So, what do you think? Could it be the spirit of a pool enthusiast, or is it just some old footage playing tricks? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Next up, a guy was fishing alone in a kayak on Lake Emery when he made a chilling discovery. While he was casting his line, he saw something floating in the water. As he paddled closer, he realized it was a dead body. He called 911 right away.
Oh, I saw this the other day.
I am fishing on Lake Emery, and I have come across a dead body. Where on Lake Emery? I am putting at the boat ramp, and I was going down towards the discharge, the water station discharge, and I'm kind of in between the discharge and the boat ramp, heading down towards the dam.
Yeah, they didn't listen right.
No, I put in at the boat ramp they made on Lake Emery. I mean, it looks like a dead body. I mean, there's a hand sticking up. There's a rotted face. I don't know if it's some kind of stupid Halloween spooky thing, but I'm not touching it. So,
because of its mysterious vibe, people have gone wild with conspiracy theories, especially about their alleged worship of a giant named Aldesi Moloch. YouTuber Dancer decided to investigate the place and get to the bottom of these rumors. He snuck in and found a bunch of locked cabins that gave off some really weird vibes. While exploring, he came across a phone playing creepy music. Hello?
That music is probably an instruction to go somewhere. And it's probably that the people who are not in the club can't decipher the message.
Alright. Luckily, Dancer managed to stay undetected, but his footage only added to the eerie mystery of what really goes on there.
Oh, it's an emergency telephone, so it's probably, the music is probably there to block anyone who's ringing to tell what they saw.
Now let's head into another creepy story. This guy was home alone one night in Carolina when he heard something terrifying outside. Something in the dark was breaking tree branches and throwing them at his house, moving quickly and silently.
Oh look, Bigfoot again.
I hope you can hear this. It sounds like gorillas fighting in the tree. They're breaking limbs bigger around than me.
I don't see anything there.
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Okay, I saw something there.
They started breaking limbs off and throwing them at me.
I saw what looked like a hand come down and snap a twig off and drop it.
And I still...
Is he in a country that has monkeys or gorillas or whatever?
cannot figure out what it is.
See, there's something moving there in the trees. Definitely something moving.
Look, they're ruining this freaking place. What in God's name is it? It's bigger than me, whatever it is, because it's breaking limbs off that it would take me 2 minutes to saw. Yeah, that don't like you messing with them. Look. What?
So big, you can't see it.
What in God's name?
Please stop saying in God's name.
Is going on?
Can hear it. Can't see anything.
Look.
Wow, that whole branch just came down. What made it do that?
What in Jesus' name just is doing?
Oh, there was something at the bottom of the screen there.
Oh my God, he just took half the tree down. Oh my God.
Looks like there's something behind there.
Oh my God. Oh, it's gotta be I don't even think a bear would have a chance in Hades, and they're doing this. It's something stronger than a bear. And he is pissed. Yeah, that's a healthy tree. About 8 to 10, maybe even 12 inches in diameter that he just broke because he's pissed because I'm getting close to him. I think I'm going to bounce because I think he just hit the ground, which means he's about to face me on foot. And I don't really want to.
He's taller than him. He's breaking branches. He's throwing them at him. And he just hit the ground? To me, that's monkey behavior.
Somebody that can tear trees down just because they're mad. Mine.
Did I just see red eyes there?
God, look at the tree. He just freaking broke in half.
As he got closer, it seemed whatever was out there was getting more aggressive with the trees. Freaked out and thinking whatever it was had to be stronger than a bear, he decided to run inside, but he thinks it might have been a cryptid or some unknown creature. What do you think it was? Let me know in the comments.
I think we need more information.
Next, check out this creepy clip from the YouTube channel Project Darkwood, where Don shares videos about his travels and nature trips. Back in June 2013, he set up some trail cameras in a forest in Georgia. When he came back a week later to check the cameras, he found something much more unsettling.
That's a monkey. It's just monkeys. They make those sort of noises.
In the footage, after some bird sounds, an eerie, almost siren-like noise cuts through the air. Then, you hear branches snapping, followed by a strange growl next to one of his cameras. The sound raises the tension in the forest, and even though Don showed the footage to friends and family, no one has been able to figure out what made those terrifying noises. It's a mystery that still hasn't been solved, and it makes you wonder what else might be lurking out there. Dale and David, two well-known explorers of haunted places, are back on another chilling adventure. This time, they return to an abandoned house steeped in local...
I can tell you exactly what it was. Monkeys. Like gorillas, orangutans, that sort of thing. They make that sort of noise.
Once believed to belong to a witch. During their last visit, they caught some unsettling things on camera.
Yeah, I've seen this one. He goes to walk up the stairs and there's something there that pushes him down.
Cut around a little bit of my neck the last second, but look at this.
Oh, the old rope and the next thing. That has killed so many people, put so many people in hospital. Saw that one. Seen that one. Seen that one. Seen that one. You don't know what we do here. We try to look for the ones that we've never seen, that have never been out there. And if you want to send me any, not sure how you're going to do that. Maybe send them to Edward Deets Outlook, because I'm trying to get away from Google. Too many hackers in Google. Alright, that's it for today, people.